Thank you for your time to talk with us. We appreciate it a lot.
Thank you for having me.
Your next single, Love Myself, will be released soon. Tell us how you choose this song as a next single.
This next record, it means a lot to me because um, I wrote it last year and I wrote it in a time where it's interesting. I thought the album was done and then I kept going to the studio, but I kept refining myself. And I wrote this record, Loving Myself. And then the whole direction of the album changed. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I didn't put it out last year. This record was the whole reason why it took so long to release the album and to, find really the meaning of this album. This record did it all. But when I wrote this record in the studio, I really was in a place where I was loving myself, loving my freedom, loving just doing me. And then this record came out so effortlessly that I wanted it to be the summer song of 2025. Yeah.
Nice. Like you say, this track will be a part of your next album. Don't
Yeah.
click play. So, why this title and where are your inspirations for this project?
It's the title is about flipping the script and really just about letting people know that all the chatter online, letting them know that it really doesn't matter if they don't like me. It doesn't matter if they bully me and all of that kind of stuff, or anyone to that matter. I mean, it's kind of like I'm doing me this time. I'm going to make music that I love, and you don't have to click play, even though we know you will.
Yeah. Like you say,
you
since
know?
your beginning, yeah, like you say, since your beginning of your career, even with the press numbers, the people continue to comment on your hair, your music, the sample stuffs. How do you deal with that?
Well, there's a lot of criticism online. Somehow it feels like it gets bigger and bigger, but it really, I got to a place where now I don't care anymore. And I just am focused on my music and seeing fans in person and just performing as much as I can. That's where I'm at right now in my life. And I just want to do me and kind of quiet the chatter because it really doesn't matter. Um, but don't click play. It goes for everyone who's going through something in their life. It goes to people who are being bullied in school, to someone who's bullied at their job, and it's really just about not caring what anyone says about you because people are going to have so many opinions.
So, what make this album different from the previous ones?
This one is very different because it almost feels like a first album. It almost feels like a very first album because I feel like I'm re-emerging into someone finally that I recognize. I'm going back to my roots. And I really did this. A lot of the decisions I made on this album were for me. Of course there were a lot of collaborations, but I did said like I had the final say with everything. And so for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm in control and of my art. And I felt very, very good finishing the album that way because it feels like the most me album I've ever done.
You have some funny story about the process, the creating of this album?
Funny story. I don't know if it's funny, but everyone thinks I started this album last year with My Oh My, but I did not. I started it with Lost Your Faith, and Lost Your Faith is really like the rebirth, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of like died in Lost Your Faith and then got reborn with Loving Myself. And a lot of
Mm.
people are like, why would you choose such a different song to go before? But for me, it's all about the story. And I really want to like set the record straight so people know why I did that. But it's kind of funny to some people. They're like, why? Why is it so different to loving myself? But I swear I did it on purpose.
Nice. You have a lot of fans in Brazil. They
Yeah.
always ask you why you coming to Brazil and everything. So you already collaborate with Alok too. He's amazing DJ
I
on
love
Brazil.
him. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah. Do you know another Brazilian artist
Anita.
besides him?
Anita. I know Anita. Anita's amazing. She's a friend of mine as well. I love Anita. I want to come to Brazil. I have never been to Brazil. I have to come to Brazil. And I have a really close best friend who's Brazilian. His name is
Hmm.
Luca Castellani, and he's a really, really close friend of mine. And he's Brazilian, and he always tells me, he's like, "You have to go." I'm like, "I know, but I want to go and stay for like a month."
So, would you like to collaborate with anyone like Anita?
Oh, of course, Anita, Alok again for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Are there any plans to come to Brazil soon?
So we are working on those plans now, actually. Now that the album is finished, I can start traveling again. And yeah, stay tuned.
So, to be finished, describe your next album in 3 words.
I mean, that's easy. Don't click play.
No, no, besides the
I
name, of course.
besides the name, I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. Bold, loud, and unpredictable.
Nice. Ava, thank you so much for talking to us. Can you send a message for your Brazilian fans?
Yes. Hey guys, it's Ava Max. I love and miss you so much, Brazil. I will be there soon, I promise, and we will have a lot of fun. Mwah.